Hello Twitch chat, welcome back. Hello YouTube, welcome back. For the YouTube audience and anyone that wants to check it out on Twitch chat, ChatGPT just created an amazing thumbnail for my video. I love it, and it actually has this big wall of ice as reference. And basically it's like an image as if I were standing here and taking one, but also there's like some buildings and it looks better because it mixes in Minecraft and just regular animation or real life. Yeah. Thanks for joining though. Right now we're not gonna play much, but we will look to do some work, and I have not still thought what. Alright, I just remembered. We're actually gonna start doing this hill here again. Yeah, might take some work though. We are ready. Also, this time, wait, my game is too loud. This time, I will not mix in I will not mix in any stone while I'm building it. I will do it afterwards, and also I think it will go much faster because now I have a general idea of how I should do it. Yeah. Basically we're just gonna build it like this, layer by layer. So first I'm doing the outline, and then I'm gonna choose how many blocks inwards does this grass go, and then on top of that we're just gonna build another layer. And then sometimes we gotta watch out where we wanna make the height of one row like 2 or 3 blocks, just like we did with the last mod. Like right there, you see there's 3 blocks there, and right here it's only 1 block. So yeah, and that's about it. Down, down, down. I mean, I just have a brilliant idea for something that I could do, though, I swear. Basically, what we could do is, you see that wall that we built, the glacier wall? Well, alright, now I think, should I do it until there? Maybe. Okay, let's make it big. Why not? So basically, the glacier wall I built, it's real pretty, right? But my idea for this world, right, for what I'm doing right now, and the reason I built it was like it's literally a glacier wall, and below there's a sea, and this is like the edge of the world you get here, that it's like dreamy, surreal. That's about it. But then when I sent it to my friends, he asked me immediately, "Oh, is this the Game of Thrones wall?" And then also when I told ChatGPT to create me an image out of this glacier wall, with this glacier wall featuring the image, he did it like literally, it really resembles again the Game of Thrones wall, because there's also structures behind it and stuff like that. And I also recalled that once, I think, when I was coming up with ideas for this world, I think I have it written somewhere, or I've forgotten to written it. I had this idea of building that ice wall that from Game of Thrones, and then once I do that, I'm just actually gonna build like the Black Fire Castle or whatever the name of it was behind it, and all those kind of things. So maybe what we could do is actually utilize this wall, and for now it will remain with the sea and everything, like normal thing we plan for it. But then we can actually like do like in another dream, the player actually teleports to the same place, but this time on the sea, it has been utilized, it has been frozen, and there's buildings. And how we're gonna do that? It's by do I like how this looks? I guess it's fine. Bit weird, but yeah, it's fine. The way we're gonna do that is by using like we're gonna build the structures and everything and how we want to look, we want it to look, and then we're just gonna paste it with a clone command, with a command block. It's gonna trigger once the player starts dreaming of that other place, right? And then we're gonna TP him there, or something like that. Or we could just paste the wall then, but that would be a bit too much work. So then I'd have to paste the mountain as well. It would be make it too similar. I mean, no. no, it's the same actually. It's either this place or yeah. Oh, hey, Luck here, welcome, bro. I didn't think you would join. And holy hell, that's a cool fucking glacier, man. You've done some good work. Could you lower the block breaking or main volume, please? Block breaking and placing. Insane builder. Will you build a black hole like Darkstar? He's the best builder. Thank you. Let me show it to you, Luck here, just quickly. What we've done, because you haven't seen it from this side. And I'll put on the shaders for you, because also I will lower the block breaking sound, though I didn't think it would be loud. Maybe it's because I don't know why it's loud. Let me show it to you how it looks from this side. Yeah, we've done some work while you've been away. There it goes. Now the clouds kind of can I turn them off? Oh, I don't have to. We use a clone command, so we built it to around here by hand, and then we cloned it that way, but no one will ever notice. And it goes quite far that way, but I think it ends just there, yeah. And then right here also these little glaciers came out perfectly. So yeah, it's looking good. I did I don't know why the block breaking sound is too loud again. Is it because I don't know, because because when you told me to fix it once, I fixed it, and since then I've been playing on the same volume, so it should be the same, but God knows, it's fine. It's looking hella good. All right, thank you. Insane. Holy fuck, yeah, I was scared for you sec that you handmade it all. No, I didn't handmake it all, but I did handmade it like 1/8 of it, which is still a lot. I should get up my world editing skills. But yeah, it will happen with time. Will you build a black hole like Darkstar? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we will. Since you want it so much, my beloved friend. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe we will. And some star gussery. Alright. Wait a second, let me focus. But yeah, now we're just building hills. Some hills here. Luckier, did you... What was it? When are you free to... Will you start joining stream more often now? Or are you still studying and stuff? Did you finish your studies? Did you do the tests and stuff? Well... It's looking hell. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe my ears are just sensitive or something. You can also lower micro volume on OBS for viewers only in the future if it annoys. Yes. Alright. I think it should be good now, though. True, block building little bit too loud. Alright. Is it still? I think it should be fine now. Wait. I mean, I did lower it like a lot. Wait, we can just do this to 60 and then this to 35, right? This is fine as well, I guess. Right here. Wait, I'm playing with shaders, god damn it. I will start watching the streams more often tomorrow, hopefully. Still a lot of stuff to do in school, but yeah, the weekend was busy as hell because of multiple parties like Mother's Day and my birthday multiple times. Mother's Day? Wait, alright. I guess it's in your country, Mother's Day. And my birthday multiple times. I forgot. Will the players be on the clouds looking at everything, or am I wrong? What do you mean by that? On the clouds looking at everything? No. I mean, the clouds will exist, but they will just be the regular Minecraft clouds, right? And yeah, if you mean like, yeah, they will be on top of this mountain, but I don't know what you mean by that. Mother's Day is May 10th. I thought that was an international holiday. Alright, maybe it is. I don't know. Well, we don't really have it in Macedonia, or it's not cherished, it's not that international here. It's more like 8th of March, which is International Women's Day, and that's like Mother's Day for us. Also, Lucky, I'm looking forward to you joining my world if you're up for it still, and if you have time, of course, to help me a bit. Of course, if you want. So whenever you're more free. Nah, my brain didn't work. I thought the snow was supposed to represent clouds. Oh, this thing? Nah, this is just like this is just part of the mountain. But yeah, the player will be here. But bear with me. For right now, it looks kind of ugly, I'll be honest with you. Even with shaders. So basically, we gotta decorate all these hills, and then we gotta put trees on top and everything. But yeah, basically, the whole idea is that the player will kind of spawn in the tower, and it will be all kind of weird. He will be kind of weirded out. He can then get down to the ice, and then he can choose. He can also like go this way, kind of see the glaciers from this part. Maybe I'll leave a boat here because this will be like the ice will melt off into the sea, and he can what do you call swim with a boat. I don't know what's that called. A bit, but the main part is that he has to scale the mountain to get to the top, and there's gonna be like some gameplay here and stuff like that. That's gonna continue the story and stuff. But yeah. Well, that's an interesting cultural difference, and man, I'm really excited to join you. I could probably do tomorrow. Alright. That's great then. Great to hear that. I'll hear from you tomorrow then. About that. For sure. We'll arrange it. So you're making a huge adventure map. I thought players had like a path for them set ahead. Guess I haven't played enough maps. Well, that's the idea. Tomorrow I do not know when exactly I'll start streaming, but I wake up around 2 p.m. But also tomorrow I got like, I wanna take a shower. I'm gonna cook some food for me. So probably around 4 p.m, 5 p.m. And also, I'm gonna work on making this into a server so you can join. Alright? So something like that. Maybe 5 p.m, 4 p.m, 6 p.m, something like that. And that's CEST. Let's remember you're gonna start. Alright, fine. Done deal. Yeah, it is gonna be a huge adventure map. Well, it's kind of an experiment, but basically, I didn't read about it. I mean, I did read about it. I communicated with ChatGPT about it. But basically, this whole kind of adventure map came into like making your own game. Came to be like making your own game. And when you're making a game, there's a thing called game knowledge. When you gotta expect where players are gonna go, and based on that, you gotta, adapt. So it will work around that, but because there's gonna be nothing else, I expect the players to go towards the mountain first. And there's gonna be like hints to where the player's supposed to go. But definitely a lot of fake freedom. It's called fake freedom because there's gonna be barriers, but they're never gonna reach it, really. And yeah, that's the point. So we gotta manipulate the people a little to make them go where we want them to. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. Now I have great ideas for how to do that. Hopefully it's gonna work. But yeah, of course, when it's done, I mean, there's still a lot to be finished. I'm gonna have testers. You're gonna be one of them if we're still in contact. I hope we are. But yeah, tomorrow you're at school, right? You're visiting school tomorrow. You're going. That's what I meant. What are my ideas? Well, basically, this was a great idea. It's a great representation. I'm gonna show it to you. But I do plan. I also talked about that a lot. I do plan on rebuilding this whole mountain here, this whole front part. Just until then, there. I'm gonna rebuild it whole because it's ugly. I don't know what I did here, and I don't mind rebuilding it. I'll be honest with you. You said it looks nice, but I think, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. But since I'm investing so much time, I won't mind. Basically, for example, the player, he's gonna climb up here, right? There's gonna be like a little gameplay thingy, inventive. He's gonna go this way, all the way, follow the path, and he's gonna get to an entrance here. And he's gonna do what he does in the entrance, everything. He goes out, he sees this boat, and this is the only way to actually get higher on the mountain. And once he sees the boat, it's like intuitive to actually click on it and to wonder what's up here and why this boat stays here, because why this boat is there, right? Because it must be for a reason, and he's gonna continue climbing, and then there's gonna be like a little parkour course he's gonna notice, and that's gonna hint. All of that is gonna hint that he should scale the mountain, right? So that's the whole point of it. That's like one of the ideas. Yeah, I'm at school. Yeah, I'm at school tomorrow. No, the man looks like it collapsed in the middle and snow fell on it. I think it looks hella good. Oh, really? Some very obvious hinting to the players. Yeah. It is obvious. But that's alright. I like that. I mean, that's for this part. But yeah, something like that. I mean, I'm glad you like it. I don't know, though. I actually don't know. My mother said she liked it as well. Damn, you're putting me in a conundrum. I also rebuilt this path. I don't know if you noticed, because it was a bit too much out there. Alright, I'll rethink about it then. That's an interesting thought, like collapse in the middle. That's an interesting thought. Alright, I'll rethink, definitely. I'll ask some more people of what they think of the mountain and if I should rebuild it. But yeah. You're at school tomorrow, alright. I'm guessing you're in the morning. You're doing the morning. But good luck in school though. Did you finish your exam or are you doing it any of these upcoming days? Bro, but I gotta go very soon today because I gotta sleep for tomorrow. Or maybe sleep deprived like always and sleep through my lessons. No. You're free to go whenever. I just try to get the most out of you while you're here because I was expecting you to go. So good luck tomorrow in school though. Yeah. Thanks for joining. As always. You are really making this more entertaining and engaging for me to... Don't remember where you got that from. Oh, okay. Well, I thought because you were studying math you have exams, but makes sense if you're just studying to keep up with it. You're free to go anyway. You're free to go anytime. I really gotta talk more slowly, man. I'm studying so much. I'm pissed with myself. Alright, I think this is fine. Nice. I just have a shit teacher in math, so gotta study by myself. Yeah, have fun with the map and see you tomorrow. Alright, good luck with the mountain. Thank you, broski. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining again. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll hear from you, alright? I'll write to you on Discord when I'll be ready to stream and whether I'll fix the version and also setting up a server. So thanks for joining again, Luck here. Glad to see you. Bye bye. Something like this. Good chat. The reason we're doing this shit right now, as you can see, is actually not there. Maybe here. Maybe a bit here. Yep, like this, and then definitely this part of it as well. Right here we can, not there, but where should we, like right here? Yep. We can do like 3 blocks there. Yep. Fine. I think that's enough. Maybe a bit more here. Alright, fine. Now, what we'll do is we'll actually like do this. I have an idea on what we could do here, Twitch chat. Because because we are expecting the player to never roam this way and actually see the glaciers from this side like they are, because it's a shame if he doesn't see him whatsoever. So he'll come here, right? This is the expected path. He comes here, and the only thing he could see is like get down to here. He might get stuck though, it's not worth the risk, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna make like a little fallen tree, and basically the fallen tree kind of extends this way, right? And so he could walk upon it, and like, let's say it's somewhere here. It's still not the best here, but it's something. And it's an interesting idea. I think I'll do that, right? It's better. So a fallen tree extending this way, and it kind of reminds me of the Hobbit. If you watch the Hobbit, right, when Azoth, or what was his name, the little orc that chases them. It's not a little, it's a big orc. But yeah. I think we can do that, but let's not forget. Let me put up a sign. Sign. What time is it? My spotter said it. Alright, it's not 11 still. Sign. Bam, bam. Right here. Alright, nice. But idea is that they will never know what the purpose of it was. I mean, they can know, but it's just a fallen tree. That's all it is, right? And my whole purpose is that they can see the glaciers better. Because why not? I mean, that's quality, right? Alright, I think we're pretty much done with this layer. Maybe not here still. Right here, but now it's kind of done. Yep. Alright. Now we are going to do this. Down, 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 down. No, it's always a bit boring to watch me like fucking terraform a hill, right? And it's boring work as well, I'll be honest with you. But it has to be done, and what I'm actually doing is, maybe this is unintentionally a great plan for my Twitch career and everything. Not my Twitch career, but like the reason I'm streaming, right? It's to please audience. And to please some audience, to bring to the people what I'm doing. So basically, my whole point of saying this is that I'm doing the hard work now, the ugly work, but I'm still gathering some Twitch streamers, some not Twitch streamers, some Twitch viewers. And when the nice work comes, I'm gonna have more viewers, right? And what's the nice work, you might wonder? Well, the nice work is probably detailing, right? Building that tree there, that's gonna be the nice work. Building the build in the commands when the whole world starts coming together, right? The whole adventure map works. Gameplay. Making parkour courses, making dropper courses, making gladiator courses, or PB. The adding the sound effects as well. All of that stuff. That's the nice work. So it will come eventually. But now we're doing the ugly work. Like building hills. I could have probably just copied a hill from the internet instead of doing this for 10 hours. But it's fine. I mean, I get more freedom this way. And it might actually take more time to find the right hill I made, to download it, to copy it, to paste it. And I do prefer when most of the things are built by me and they're not copied from the internet, right? And it would be hard to find a hill that kind of fits this, something like this. Bye bye, see you tomorrow. Alright, we got 2 Twitch viewers as I'm seeing. If it's not bugged out or something. If you are watching, let me get an opinion from you on this mountain, because I'm thinking, or I was almost decided to break it fully and rebuild it, like until there. But then one Twitch viewer said that it looks very nice. What do you think? Does it look ugly? Does it look nice? Doesn't it rebuilding? Maybe this part actually looks nice. What do you think, Twitch chat? Anyone on YouTube, you can also leave a comment about that stuff. I really do appreciate some feedback. Do you think maybe it needs not breaking it fully, but like decorating it or breaking a part of it, rebuilding a part of it? So any kind of feedback, constructive criticism, anything will do. Alright, fine. We've done some work there. And now we go inward again. So gotta do this again. Bang, 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 bang. Right here. Bang, 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 Alright. Now here. Not so much. And then also the walls are gotta be brought here again, right? Where though? Maybe here. And bring the walls here again. Sure. Wait, why did I do that? I don't think I meant to do that. It's fine though. Okay, then right here. Let's a bit of this. Not too much though. Not really too much here, I'll be honest. Right here, it's fine. Alright, this is all fine. Wait, right here it's not done. Yeah. Fine. Alright, nice. Alright. And now we start again. Bam. I guess this is what I want to do. Maybe we can actually do it here, huh? The only place to do it, maybe here as well. Maybe we can just links here, right? Damn. Wait then. Something like this. Sure. Bismillah. Alright, this is nice. I like how we're working on this. It's actually coming together really fast. It's like almost a third of it done and more. So those two things that I said, they're almost a third and even more. They're contradicting themselves, but it's just the way I talk. Right? It's how I use... It's how I like try to be cool. But definitely I should talk more slowly. Think about what I say. Right? So for example, now I do not know what I want to say. But I know that by saying something that is a bit too fat here, huh? Don't you think? Oh my god, I know what I can talk about with you. I talked about this with my mother. I forgot most of the things. First of all, well, let me start from the beginning. Yesterday, before I went to sleep, around 2 p.m., I laid in my bed, I turned on the TV, I opened YouTube, and I decided I'll watch some videos. So first I watched a Simon video. It was Among Us. That's purely entertaining, dopamine, stimulation, stuff like that. I like it. And then I decided, well, I was thinking of watching another Jason Bourne movie because I'm at the 4th currently. But then I kind of got my attention, kind of got swayed by what was in the recommended section on YouTube. And what was there, you might wonder. Well, basically, first there was a Cruise Kids Up video about pregnancy, and it was named Pregnancy is Awesome. And the reason I wanted to watch that is because basically, even though I'm not a woman, I still like to wonder like what pregnancy is, how it happens, and stuff like that, right? that stuff still interests me. And wait a second. Let me concentrate a little bit here, I'm sorry. And yeah, as I was saying, I was interested of what pregnancy is, how it happens. It's just science. It's again science, it's biology, and it's a Kurzgesagt video. A Kurzgesagt, if you do not know, is a channel on YouTube that posts science videos and stuff like that. Interesting stuff, theories, astronomy mostly, but also biology lately. And they also they're a German channel, but they also have like an English channel. I mean, their main one is German, but the English one has more subs as expected, and it's blowing up more. But they're a German company is what I mean. German company, right? And they also have a German channel. So I know I'm repeating all this stuff like a bum, but it's fine. And so yeah, I watched that video first, but it happens often to me that whenever I watch a Kurzgesagt video, it's hard to keep attention. I think they're not that well created, that's why. And they kind of blow me with information, and I found myself like going back in the video multiple times, like not multiple, like a lot. And wait, I forgot something. I'm sorry. It's because I'm talking. I gotta really focus more on the now and here and then, right? And so basically, I didn't even watch it fully in the end, but I did learn a bit about pregnancy, about how sperm cells race and they go through an optical course, and what happens inside the woman's body, about cells, about the whole process is extremely complicated. I can point out some stuff, but my whole point is that it kind of made me wonder again, like, why is it like this? Are the cells actually alive? Do they have a consciousness? Or just why is it like that? And then I got to the conclusion that it's actually how this, I don't know what the cells are. They're living things, right? I don't know. It's complicated, right? Because it's questions that cannot be answered, and they revolve around what life is, what being alive is there a soul, what's consciousness, are the cells living, and all those kind of stuff. But it's still like, I kind of answered it to myself by saying that it's just evolution, and it's those cells trying to survive and adapt, and that's basically what it is, or finding a way to reproduce. And it's kind of like it's part of their nature to want that, right? Something like that. But yeah, it was an amazing video, cool video. Like the things that are going on inside a woman's stomach when they get pregnant, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, did I finish this? No, I didn't, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm still lacking. Did I finish? And then I decided to watch some more videos that were from my recommended section that also looked extremely cool. And I was thinking, like, god damn, there's so much cool stuff on YouTube that I could watch right now. Like, only my recommended section had like 20 videos that I wanted to watch. How long? That sounded so cool. About science, about discovery, about history, about geographics, all those kind of fun stuff just amaze me, and they're so amazing sometimes. And yeah, so then I watched a video about planets, and it was named the top 20 planets, top 20 weirdest planets that we have discovered. And that was an amazing video as well, because I learned a lot about stars and different systems and gravity, and there were some cool planets out there, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, let me think if I can actually, like, I forgot most of the stuff specifically, but there was like a planet that has been discovered in 2005. That is the first planet I have discovered that it's surrounded by 3 stars, and so basically 2 stars are orbiting another bigger star, and the planet is orbiting the bigger star as well, something like that. And it's basically scorched all the time, like extremely hot planet, because it's surrounded by 3 stars, as it makes sense. And but then later it was discovered that the planet was actually like a lie, and they could never find it again. So it might have not been true that there was a planet there. But what fascinated me more is those 3 stars that orbited each other, right? That was like kind of like a cool phenomenon to me, and all these things that could happen. Then there was also a planet that survived being engulfed by its star. Well, basically something about the gravity was too strong, something like that. Don't take my words on it, because I'm not sure. And when the gravity was too strong, it got pulled inside its star, and usually they would collapse immediately and get destroyed, because stars are boiling hot lava and stuff like that. But this one survived, and now there was something about how it's getting colder, but so much time has passed and it's still hot because of how hot it was, and it's still cooling basically. And it's not because it's close to a star and it's getting hot, like warm still. There was something about that part as well, but I forgot. But yeah. Alright. So then there were some more, like, let me think. Oh, there was one where they found an enormous planet. Was it that? Or what was it? Yeah, probably an enormous planet. And they were like, it kind of defied some physics. But then it turned out to be like dust from 2 extremely large comets clashing together. And it kind of formed like a planet type structure, but it was just dust. But these comets were so big that the dust that was released from them when they clashed together formed this structure that people thought that they had found the largest planet yet. Then there was something about a planet that this one was not that interesting, but it was all interesting. That kind of orbits its sun, but the orbit is kind of stretched out like in an ellipsoid, and it goes one way so far out and away from its sun, and then it gets so close as it orbits. So basically, in a matter of a day, let's say, at one point it's so close to its sun that it's scorching hot. The planet is scorching hot, and then another time, another part of the day, it's so far away that it's scorching cold. Not scorching cold. That's not a true, a real statement, but yeah, you get me. So basically, something like that happened as well. And there was some else that were also extremely fun, but like, okay, we can actually do this. I want to do this stuff. Maybe right here, huh? No, I don't want it to connect, so this is kind of good enough, I guess. Yep. And then also something like this. Yeah? Sure. I mean, sure. Maybe like this as well. And what else was there? And then later, do I really have 2 Twitch viewers, bro, or am I talking to nobody? I mean, I don't mind talking to nobody, because this video will eventually go on YouTube, right? So someone might watch it. And I'm still practicing talking quickly, man. I actually shouldn't do that, bro. It's such a bad practice. But yeah, then I watched a video. Wait, what has happened here? Oh, I know. Okay, it's fine. Alright, I think we connected it all. Did we? Why does it seem like it's not connected here, huh? It isn't. It's because it isn't. And then I watched a video about like some recent discoveries that completely defied like prior discoveries, and it was mostly about history and maybe geography. No, it was mostly about history. I mean, it's those kind of discoveries, right? Maybe there was a bit about astronomy, technology, stuff like that. But yeah, that was also a very interesting video. There was something about, like, I already knew that because I watched Vikings, and it was showcased in that series that the Vikings actually reached America. What the fuck is wrong? They actually reached America by sea, and it was mentioned in this video that a recent discovery, when some archaeologists were digging in America, they discovered houses that were sorry. They discovered houses that looked the same like the houses that Vikings built back in their days, and this was actually like proof that Vikings were the first Europeans to reach America. And yeah, that was the discovery. That's all there is to it. And there was a picture of how those houses look like, and if you see them, like, you will definitely know. Like, they're so unique, and yeah, they're the same. The ones found in America were the same to the ones found in let's per se Iceland or Norway or Denmark or Sweden or Finland. So that was cool. Then there was something about oh some Muslim mechanic who wrote a book in the 13th century that had did I finish with this? I didn't, right? I didn't finish this book. That had some advanced wait, do I want it like that? Not really. Advanced technology. I mean, sure, why not? That was of the 17th century, and so the discovery was that once they found that book, they had realized that some people were so advanced in that time that prior to that discovery they didn't think they could be that advanced. But yeah, it was like mechanisms of how to. There was something about it was about robots, right? He had built the first robot back then in his book. So yeah, stuff like that. Very interesting. I really recommend that you, Twitch or anyone watching, like like delves more into those kind of videos. They're so interesting. Like the world is such a curious place, and wonder is like a. It's important to wonder. I didn't make this like tall enough, man. It's fine. Oh yeah, it's all coming together to a chat. Once we finish this hill, I think it's enough for today. Just gonna cut it there. Oh my god, I haven't eaten still. Damn, I'm crazy, bro. Bro, my cat just came in. My cat, I have like 4 cats. I used to have how many? I had 7, but then one died. So then another one showed up, but it was like kind of the neighbors took care of it. But we also very liked it a lot. So now we're kind of splitting that cat. So I had 7 again, let's say. And then my brother died. And at the same time, one of the other cats that was very small, pretty new, it also disappeared. I mean, no, let me start from the beginning. I had 7 cats. One of them, which was like around 4 or 5 years old, one of the older cats that I had, like second oldest, disappeared sadly. It was also an extremely unique and interesting, and we loved him, cat. And then like all of these cats, like wait, I gotta start from the beginning again. All of my cats, at first I used to keep them inside when I had 1 or 2, but then as the family expanded, we let them outside. I live in a house, and I have a beautiful garden, and the street that my house goes out on is like cars barely go on it, so it's a nice place. So we started to let the cats go outside, and it was basically for a period. It was outside and inside as well, but that way the cats came in dirty from outside, so we had to let them fully outside most of the time. When they were inside, it was alright, but I had only 2 or 3, and they had learned to use the sand for poo poo and pee pee, and yeah, they weren't dirty because they didn't go outside. They cleaned themselves. So for a period, it was okay. I think I did right. Okay, we can do this then. For a period, it was that my cats lived outside and inside at the same time, but it was a short period, and then we decided we're gonna let them all outside. 7 cats I had back then. Some were newer, some were older. So the second oldest disappeared, a beloved cat, very unique. And 3 or 4 months passed, we couldn't find him. We searched for him. We also set up like rewards for anyone who finds him. And we're suspecting he somehow died, because maybe he's still a car that hit him, or someone killed him, or he got hunted, or he got stuck somewhere. Yeah, it's quite sad. The world is sad. But it's still a cat, you know. That's kind of like the thing that keeps me not to be that sad, because millions of animals die every single day, and we have slaughterhouses. They're tortured literally. I'm vegetarian as well. My cats eat meat, so they're predators. So yeah, in that regard, it's kind of like contradictory to care for one animal and murder another just to feed my cats, right? And cats cannot sustain themselves on a vegetarian diet. Dogs can, but it's still hard. But yeah, dogs can, cats cannot. So after that one disappeared, we were left with 6, but I told you another one came from the neighbors, and we kind of split that cat between us. And then I had 7, but then my brother died. And then in the same time, because we were all over the place, because my brother died, it's crazy, another cat disappeared, and this one was actually quite young. We just found him. It was like not even a year old, and it was a very sweet cat, extremely sweet. But he disappeared, and he has never come back. So then I was left with 6, let's say. And then the oldest one has disappeared as well. This one actually had an operation done, and he had to, like, it was a she. She had to eat like specific food that we grinded for herself, because the operation was done on the mouth and she couldn't eat properly. And then she suddenly disappeared one day. I was left home alone, and I had to feed her, and I didn't feed her enough probably. I didn't feed her enough probably. And then I went to skiing one day, and when I came back, she was just not there anymore. And then for 2 or 3 days she didn't come back, and then I started searching intensively, and she never came back. But she was the oldest. She was like 5 or 6, and this happened like quite recent. And now I'm left with 5, but basically I'm left with 4, because the 5th one is the neighbor's one, and he hasn't been visiting much. And they still live outside, but since all the things that happened, I'm telling my mom, like, our inside can be dirty and everything. I want my cats alive and well, so we're gonna let them inside more. And yeah, and this whole conversation or monologue stemmed from me actually taking care of my cat for a quick break 10 minutes ago, if you noticed. I was letting him out of my room because he had to pee pee and poo poo. He's inside right now. It's a she, sorry. And basically, this cat here was a perfect place to do it, but I guess here. It's always here, right? Yep, something like that. This. And then maybe a bit here as well. Maybe a bit here. Alright, that's fine. And maybe a bit here. Basically, she got bitten by a bee. I mean, no, she lives outside still, but now she's inside. So basically, now they're in and out. And she came in like earlier with her whole half of her mouth swollen, and we're suspecting that she got bitten by a bee, and now she's just chilling. But like, yeah, we gotta take care of that tomorrow if it doesn't heal by itself, or give her something at least, like some medication, right? But hello YouTube, we're building this hill right here quickly. I was talking about my cats, and yeah, that is the story of my cats. So now I have 5/4, like more realistically 4 that are completely mine, and I used to have 7. Quite sad, to be honest. That's a lot of death for like having pets. Like when a dog dies, it's like so big, right? What am I doing wrong here though? Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm gonna do this part, right? Alright, this is fine. That's fine as well. And this is also fine. Maybe like this here. And on this part, maybe we can do it like a bit more inwards, or no. Maybe we can do that. Story of my life. Welcome YouTube. Let me show you the icebergs that we built earlier this week. So you can have an idea of what we're actually trying to do here. Yep, is this thing. And this is like the mountain on top of it. And I'm just building a hill there. But yeah, I basically kind of like depleted all my resources. Damn, what was that accent? I depleted all my resources of what I can talk about, because we talked about what I watched yesterday, all those interesting stuff, Kurzgesagt, and the planets, and the scientific stuff, and the discoveries, right? And then I talked about my cats, and now I don't know what else I can talk about, and I'm also kind of like tired. We're just gonna finish this hill, and we're gonna dip tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow maybe Luckier will join, so we can like build some dropper maps together, or I'm just gonna let him build the dropper map, and I'll continue on the decoration of these hills and stuff like that, or the terraforming. Basically this part now, I wanna link. I think it's time that we link it. Lincoln. Do you know that Abraham Lincoln, how do you say that, was assassinated? Did you know that? He's the first US president, or not the first. What was it? He's the president that abolished slavery. What the fuck? I'm talking fast again, and it's doing me dirty. We didn't do this though, right? Or maybe we can do that. This has to link up there. This has to link up here. Perfect. I've been grinding on Minecraft hard these days, man. I'm proud of myself. I have not been doing that in a long time. I mean, I do have these episodes. Sometimes I don't play Minecraft for months, and then sometimes when I get on something, it's like an episode, and I do the like last time it was that abandoned city. I kind of built it in like a week as well. And if you're wondering what it is part of this map, and I can show it to you. It's basically an abandoned city that's full of greenery inside its buildings, and there's gonna be zombies as well. Oh wait, I didn't notice that stuff. Basically, I Am Legend material. Best movie ever, right? Oh, we can't do it like that, right? Just do it like that. Chill. Make it more interesting. Alright, nice. Last connecting part. Oh, we lost our YouTube viewer. Sadly. Wait a second. Wait. Right here. Here. Nah, how do you say it? Now we gotta make it more hilly again. Probably start making it more hilly. Probably something like this here. Less. Also, I mean, right here it can go like this. This is so great. Right here though, definitely make it like how you like it, like this. How you like this. Alright, and right here as well. Yeah, and then right here as well. Right here. Man, I had an interesting dream last night. It was about being somewhere with my friends. You know, wherever I am nowadays, there's something that's gonna haunt me. I'm never gonna be happy like I used to be. I never used to be that happy, but alright. Where did we not finish it? Somewhere here maybe. Yep. This can go like this. That can go like this. A bit here. A bit there. A bit here maybe. Yep. Alright, that's fine. Alright, just a bit more to chat. Bear with me. Now what we gotta do is we gotta leverage it here, or the whole hill has to go get taller here, just like that one, right? See how it gets taller from there upwards. We're gonna make it similar. I didn't mean to make the hillside that, but they just kind of came out to do that, and I'm fine with it. Rock with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Dun, 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 girl. Get it, girl. Bam, 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 wow. First, what we gotta do is this shit. This shit. A bit here as well. Yeah. I'm doing it. Not there, definitely. Here. Rock with it, girl. Definitely here. Not there. Maybe a bit here. And over here, that's it though. Alright. Now, I almost want to close this in. Rock with it, girl. Pam pam pam. Come on, through the radio on. It's Friday night and I'm gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night. Play long till I hit the dance floor, I got all that. No, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Stargazing, and now with my pick up a line. Stargossery and Space Groomery Twitch chat. If you don't know what that is, then get your game up tonight. Tonight, we're gonna have a wild night tonight. Wild west. Get your game up, Twitch chat. Get it up. Get it. Rock with it, girl. What bang. Come on. Turn the radio on. It's Friday night. One way, I gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. And I'll hit the dance floor. Any Mr. Beasts in my video to bless me? To bless my life? Give me 100k. Just falling out of the sky. Why not, huh? You know what I'll do with 100k? I don't know what I'll do with 100k, to be honest with you. I fucking don't know. I'm definitely gonna visit a prostitute first thing. But don't view that as something in a bad connotation. I do not have a girlfriend. It's basically like getting a girl for a one-night stand. Come on, little radio. And I won't be long, gotta do my hair. Oh, it's Friday night. Till I hit the dance floor, I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Yeah, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need nobody. Unless y'all can dance on the hit. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need nobody. Get your game on, girl. Till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. Now I need my cash. Where are you, baby? This looks a bit ugly, let's be honest here. I ain't got cash, chin chin chin. I am you, baby. Baby, I need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need dollar bills. Damn, look at this part. Baby, I don't need no one. As long as I can change my bed. Bam bam. Bam bam, put the radio on, it's Friday night. And I won't be long, gotta do my hair. My makeup on, it's Friday night. Be long till I hit the dance floor. Hit the dance floor, I got hope. No, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby. And I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Bro, will I ever finish with this fucking hill, man? Like, god damn it, it's taking years. I think this is the last. It's the last airbender. Air surrender. Not the last, but the second to last, penultimate. Before I like kind of start flattening it out, right? Or do we want it taller? No, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's perfect. Just flatten it out now. Flatten it, flatten it. Or not really. Should I flatten it? Look at this fucking square here, man. We don't want squares, bro. Get your game up, boy. It's the final countdown. Alright. Now we will kind of start playing it out, bro. I swear to God. Let's do go again. But, okay, now this will go. We are gonna start. Yep. Next one is just playing it. Maybe I should like build like where I want to get to. Probably somewhere around here. 1, 2, 3, right? Or maybe, yeah, that looks fine. And this is where I want to get to, right? Alright, Tucha. This is where I want to get to. Yup. Perfect. is. Actually, I think it is. And now we just gotta connect this shit however we want. All right. Okay, right here, I think right here I can do like that. And right here, right? And close in. I could also do it like this. Right here. Like this. Sure. Sure, buddy. Alright, we're almost done. Bam, 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 bam. Perfect. Oh! Got a small one here, and that's it. Let's see. Nice. Looks fine from this side. Looks fine from this side as well, right? I didn't make it too tall though. I guess it's fine. Could have made it a bit taller. And a bit more like round like that way. Alright. What time is it? 12 o'clock? Oh, it's literally 0000. Right at midnight. Great time to finish. Alright, Twitch chat. Thanks for watching. I'll quit game. I'm so hungry. And I just want to go, bro. So thanks for watching. YouTube, make sure to sub, leave a like, leave an algorithmic comment. Make sure to ring the notification bell as well. Like literally. Thanks for watching so much. And then also follow me on Twitch. I'll be back on tomorrow, but probably a bit later. Don't know though. I might be on League a bit at first. God knows. God knows how it's gonna go. I'm not gonna even put in schedule because I don't know how it's gonna go. But probably maybe expect me around 4 p.m. Alright? 4 or 5 p.m. Most likely.